But this is a strong squad. There's going to be some serious headaches along the way. Hi, this is FPL Kof, and you're watching Pimp My Team on Chasing Green Arrows. Rolls Royce asks if it's time to play his wild card. I don't see any reason to play wild card this week. I think it's a well set up team. My concern, my alarm bells go when I look at that bench, and that's probably something I'd be looking to change. I'd maybe look at upgrading to Corey to Philip Coutinho, and then bringing Coutinho in for one of King or Dennis. Yeah, I really like the team. I mean, that 6.5 million in the bank is obviously there to bring Salah back. I wouldn't be bringing him back this week. I think it's a pretty well set up team. I wouldn't be against rolling the transfer this week, but if I was to make a move, I think it'd be one of Dennis or King to Edward. That'd be my move. Yeah, it's a really well set up team. It's strong throughout. I really like that captaincy shout for on the best team on Foden too. Actually, it's maybe swaying me to go that way myself. I like the fact he's already got Salah sat waiting just in case he does come back. Regardless of what happens, I'd be starting Salah. On the off chance that he does start against Leicester, probably I'd be bringing him in for Dennis. Personally, I think I'd roll the transfer. If you're adamant and you really want to make a change, then perhaps consider Ramsdale to De Gea or maybe White to Dalot, just to see if you've got that double game week player banked for next week. With this one, obviously, I'd be bringing Digne into the team, probably for King, dropping King down to the bench. Probably as my second bench, actually. I'd keep Richarlison as that first bench option. And then, yeah, I think obviously Greenwood would come out, and I'd probably be looking at maybe Philip Coutinho or Buendia from Aston Villa, or, if you really fancy a little punt, then perhaps we're looking at Elanga for United, where you bank a little bit of money. But obviously there are some rotation risks around Elanga. So, yeah, personally, I think I'd be Philip Coutinho for Greenwood. I mean, it's quite a nice looking team. I mean, like I've said, I mean, Bernardo Silva, this isn't a week to be looking to remove him. I think the obvious move really is with Chelsea's blanks. I think Rudiger needs to come out. For me, I think I'd probably go Lucas Digne in. Given Aston Villa's upcoming fixtures, I really like them. I think he's gonna, do you well over several game weeks. If you really want that double game week player, again, you got the Man United options. I think Dalot is probably the best option. I'm not sure if Telles will keep his place for the double with Shaw kind of returning to some sort of fitness. And I'm not touching Maguire over Varane. So yeah, but personally, I think Rudiger to Lucas Digne, that'd be my move for this team. At a glance, I'm looking at this team, and it looks really well set. Actually, I think Son sat on the bench. I think it's important that we see if he's back for the FA Cup game this weekend, and that could be a bit of a game changer. My worry is, when we're considering that we probably need Mo Salah back soon, Tsimikas is sat there kind of blocking that move, and he's 3.7 million. There's very little leeway, very little other players that we can move to. I'm hoping that you've got some cash in the bank that you could maybe upgrade him to a Dalot or maybe a Ben Davis to moving forward. Otherwise, I mean, there's three options for this team. I mean, there's Roll in the transfer. The starting 11 looks pretty solid this week, and potentially Son makes a 12, where I think he could come in for Dennis. A second option would be to remove Son, perhaps. I'm not so keen on that idea. And the third option would obviously be to remove Tsimikas and Son and take a hit. But I don't think that's needed. I think this week, jump behind that sofa, hope that there's no injuries to any of your teammates, hope Son's available, and roll the transfer. Yeah, I like it. I think Antonio needs to come in for King first and foremost. Lloris in for Foster. And then again, it's a really nice looking team this week. You've got Bruno there sat ready for the double game week next week. Yeah, I mean, if you got 2 free transfers sat in your team right now, I'd probably be looking for maybe Reguilon to a Luca Dean, or I think Luca. When I consider Luca Dean or Dalot, I'm not 100% certain with Wan-Bissaka around there. Dalot is as nailed as people think. I do like him as an option, but I think if you're going to make a transfer, I think it'd be Reguilon to Luca Dean for me this week. But that's such a strong squad then. You're going to have so many headaches moving forward. Maybe even could even drop it down to someone quite a lot cheaper actually, and really make a bit of money off him. But yeah, Antonio in and roll. Again, fairly well set up team. I really like it. My one concern, I guess, is also we don't know. We hope that we can't rely on Reguilon at the moment. So again, I think Reguilon to Luca Dean. Or obviously, we've also got Michael Keane stinking up the bench. I mean, we need Everton's form to change for him to be a bit of appeal again. So I think I'd probably be looking at Keane out, Dalot in, and probably start Dalot over Reguilon this week. Yeah, I think that's where I'd probably go with this one. Livramento to Dalot could work, couldn't it? That'd be better for him, actually. Yeah. It'd make more sense for him to, if he's got cash. Obviously, I know you said that we got to assume he's got nothing in the bank, but if he's got a couple of quid, Livramento to Dalot makes much more sense, I think. Oh, he's got 3 Man United already. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, obviously, I love the 2 Man City boys this week. I love them coming in. My only worry, I guess, is where that money's going to go. It's going to be tough to take De Bruyne out if he starts banging for Salah, I guess. Obviously, they got Brentford this week, Norwich next week. And then you could be looking at Mo Salah in game week 26. And that makes total sense. If that's your plan, I think you're well set. I think I'd be trying to move one of those Watford boys out in future game weeks. But right now, yeah, I'm guessing you're going to be starting with De Gea, Cancelo, Trent, Dalot, Laporte. I think you're going to go big at the back this week. Am I right? I think Maddison may be on the bench. Yeah, it's a really well set up team. I like it. It's already set for the double game week in game week 25 as well, where obviously you're going to have De Gea, Dalot, Ronaldo all doubling. Even the option of bench boost potentially, given that you've got Sanchez sat there. So yeah, it's really good. I really like De Bruyne and Laporte. The 2 really solid picks this week. Yeah, I like Junior's team. I think it's that starting 11. I like the fact that Rafinha's in there. I haven't seen Rafinha in many teams on Twitter over the last kind of week or so, a couple of weeks. Yeah, well, we know that Alonso sat there. He's got the blank game weeks ahead. I think I'd be in this position again. I've raved about maybe bringing Darlow in and saving up a bit of money. But I'd also be tempted to look at Laporte for that double Man City defence. Laporte and Cancelo against Brentford and Norwich over the next two. It's dreamy, isn't it? I mean, there's two potential clean sheets there. Obviously, there's some worry about rotation, but that's where I'd go. I think I'd go Alonso to Laporte, and then bring Laporte in for King. So I'll be playing 4-5-1. This was Pimp My Team. I'm FPL Corf. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what you think. My DMs are always open on Twitter. If there's anything I can help with, just drop in. And yeah, all the best in game week 24.